There's a little white house by a gravel road, screen door singing in the summer wind. Your boots by the steps and a muddy old dog waiting on us to come back in. Your kids' bikes laying in the front yard grass, one red, one painted blue. The sunset falling through the cottonwood trees, lighting up the porch and you. You're laughing from the kitchen window, calling everybody in for supper time. And somehow in that simple moment, this whole life feels just right. Saturday morning smell like pancakes, coffee brewing strong and slow. Cartoons playing in the living room while the dog sleeps by the stove. Our little boy runs through the hallway, cowboy hat sliding down his head. Our daughter's chasing that old dog around, dragging a blanket across the floor instead. You look at me and start laughing, like we both know and wait to go. A messy, loud and beautiful life underneath the rising sun. Just me and you, two kids and a dog in a house full of love and noise. Front porch nights and backyard dreams, watching our little world grow. It ain't fancy, it ain't rich, but it's everything we prayed for. Yeah, this life we built together is the kind of life worth living for. Evenings come with dusty boots and a sky turning amber gold. Kids chasing fireflies in the yard while the night air settles slow. You're sitting close beside me on that old flame by the light, guitar resting on my knee while the crickets sing the night. Sometimes we don't say a word, we just watch those two run free and thank the Lord for every mile that led you here to me. Just me and you, two kids and a dog in a house full of love and noise. Front porch nights and backyard dreams, watching our little world grow. It ain't fancy, it ain't rich, but it's everything we prayed for. Yeah, this life we built together is the kind of life worth living for. Someday those bikes will leave the yard and quiet will fill these halls. That old dog won't be by the door and the kids won't answer our calls. But we'll still sit on this front porch swing, watching the sunset glow, holding hands like we did back then when our whole life was just beginning to grow. And maybe we'll smile remembering all the laughter and the noise of a little house on a gravel road filled with love and two wild kids. Just me and you, two kids and a dog in a house full of love and noise. Front porch nights and backyard dreams, watching our little world grow. It ain't fancy, it ain't rich, but it's everything we prayed for. Yeah, this life we built together is the kind of life worth living for. There's a gravel road running past this town where the cornfields bend when the sun goes down. Got a pickup truck and a half-full tank and a radio playing songs about heartache. I was working late at the mill last year, trying to save enough just to get out of here. Every Friday night I'd drive downtown, just a neon bar and a jukebox sound. And that's where I saw you leaning on the door, laughing with your friends like you'd been there before. When you looked my way and you smiled like that, girl, I knew right then there was no turning back. You said you've been stuck in this town too long. Every street felt quiet, every dream felt gone. Said your daddy worked till his hands turned gray, just to keep that little house from slipping away. You were pouring drinks at the corner bar, talking about leaving, driving somewhere far. Said maybe one day you'd see the sea, somewhere out there where you felt more free. And I said I'd drive if you'd ride along. We could chase the night till the dark was gone. Two small town hearts with a reckless plan, just a steering wheel and a promised land. So I remember when we were driving through the night, wind through the window and the dash lights glowing, highway lines running under yellow lights, and the whole world felt like it kept on going. And you leaned your head on my shoulder slow while the radio sang every word we knew. And I had a feeling deep in my bones that maybe this life was meant for me and you. Yeah, I had a feeling we were getting somewhere past the town we both outgrew. Now the years roll by like a midnight train. Some days sunshine, some days rain. Got a little house just outside of town and a couple of kids always running around. There are nights we're tired and the bills run high, and the road feels longer than it used to drive. But every now and then when the sky turns red, I still hear those words that you once said, that life's too short just to stand in place, watching every dream slowly fade away. So we take that truck and we drive again like two young hearts on the run back then. And I remember when we were driving through the night, wind through the window and the dash lights glowing, highway lines running under yellow lights, and the whole world felt like it kept on going. And you leaned your head on my shoulder slow while the radio sang every word we knew. And I had a feeling deep in my bones that maybe this life was meant for me and you. Yeah, I had a feeling we were getting somewhere past the town we both outgrew. Now there's rust on the door of that old pickup truck, but it still starts up with a little luck. And sometimes we drive past that neon bar where two young dreamers first said they'd go far. You laugh and say how time moves on, how the reckless nights are nearly gone. But I look at you in the passenger seat, and that same old feeling comes over me, that every mile that we ever drove was a step toward this life we chose. And if I had the chance to start again, girl, I'd take that road with you, my friend. So I remember when we were driving through the night, wind through the window and the dash lights glowing, highway lines running under yellow lights, and the whole world felt like it kept on going. And you leaned your head on my shoulder slow while the There was a cold spring morning on the old ranch land when that little foal first hit the ground. Legs shaking in the pale sunrise while the whole barn gathered round. Your coat was dark like a midnight sky with a streak of white down your face. Daddy said the colt's a fighter, son, you'd better help him find his place. I remember kneeling in the straw that day, your breath warm in the morning dew. Right there in that quiet barn, my whole world started with blue. I watched you grow through summer fields, running wild through the tall green grass, chasing wind across the pasture hills like the world was yours to pass. First time I laid that saddle down, you kicked dust in the golden light. But by the time that autumn came, we were riding fences every night. Miles of dirt roads and river bends, just a boy and a horse so true. Every lesson life was teaching me was taught somewhere with blue. Me and blue on an open road, who's beating under sunset skies. Through every mile and every storm, he was right there by my side. From a shaky foal in a wooden stall to the strongest horse I ever knew. Every road that life has taken me started in the saddle with blue. We chased cattle through the canyon wind, worked those fields from dawn to dusk. Cold winter mornings on frozen trails, trust was something built from trust. There were nights beneath a billion stars where the world felt wide and true. And every quiet prayer I prayed echoed somewhere through blue. Folks came and went through the passing years like the wind across the plains, but that horse and me kept riding on through sunshine, dust and rain. Me and blue on an open road, who's beating under sunset skies. Through every mile and every storm, he was right there by my side. From a shaky foal in a wooden stall to the strongest horse I ever knew. Every road that life has taken me started in the saddle with blue. Now the years have painted silver lines through the hair above my eyes, and blue walks slow through the pasture grass under quiet evening skies. Sometimes I sit on that old fence rail, watching the sun sink low, thinking how a boy and a little colt can grow more than they'll ever know. And when my trail one day runs out and this long ride is finally through, I hope heaven's got a dusty road waiting there for me in blue. Me and blue on an open road, hooves beating under sunset skies. Through every mile and every storm, he was right there by my side. From a shaky foal in a wooden stall to the strongest horse I ever knew. Every road that life has taken me started in the saddle with blue.
Sun comes up slow over Carter Ranch, rooster singing through the cottonwood trees. Boots boots on the porch where I left them last night, dust still clinging from a long day's ride. Coffee's brewing in my mama's old pot. Screen door creaks like it always did. That same red barn standing proud in the field, like it's garden every year we live. My granddad's hat still hangs by the door, weathered leather, sweating time. He used to say this land don't belong to us, son, we're just borrowing it for a while. Fence line runs like a scar through the hills, miles of wire and stubborn ground. Spent half my life fixing posts in the sun, listen to that lonely hammer sound. Old blue pickup coughing in the yard, radio playing some old country song. Talking about love and roads and leaving, but this land's a place I've always belonged. Sometimes the world feels a million miles away out here where the wind moves slow. Just cattle grazing in a wide open sky, and more peace than the city will ever know. This is life on a ranch road morning, dust in the air and a sky so wide. Work boots heavy but a heart still steady, with the rising of that countryside sun. Ain't no neon lights or crowded bars, just a porch and an old guitar. Yeah, this simple life might not look like much, but it's everything I'm dreaming of. Evenings fall soft on the pasture grass, fireflies dancing by the gate. Dog laying down by the truck tires, like he knows we worked enough today. Mama calls from the kitchen window, dinner's hot and the table set. Daddy's laughing with that tired smile, best sound this old world can get. Some folks chase bright city lights and roads that never seem to end, but the stars shine brighter over Carter Ranch than any skyline ever did. This is life on a ranch road morning, dust in the air and a sky so wide. Work boots heavy but a heart still steady, with the rising of that countryside sun. Ain't no neon lights or crowded bars, just a porch and an old guitar. Yeah, this simple life might not look like much, but it's everything I'm dreaming of. Someday these hands will slow down a little, and another name will ride these fields. Maybe a boy wearing my old boots, learning how a hard day's work feels. He'll hear the same wind through the cottonwoods, same screen door in the evening light. And I'll tell him, son, this land will teach you how to live a good, simple life. And if he ever wonders what matters most, I'll point to the barn and the fading sun, and say everything you'll ever need is right here when the day is done. This is life on a ranch road morning, dust in the air and a sky so wide. Work boots heavy but a heart still steady, with the rising of that countryside sun. Ain't no neon lights or crowded bars, just a porch and an old guitar. Yeah, this simple life might not look like much, but it's everything I'm dreaming of. Coffee steaming in a chip white cup, screen door creaks in the summer breeze, and the world slowly wakes up. My boots sitting by the wooden steps, dust from a long day before. Nothing fancy in this little life, but it's more than I could ask for. singing in the cottonwood tree, sun rising over the field. Some folks chase a bigger world, but this is the peace I feel. And there's a rusty truck in the gravel drive, a radio playing a country song, dog asleep in the shade of the fence, like he's known this place all along. Kids laughing somewhere down the road, riding bikes through the evening air, and the smell of supper from the kitchen floating softly everywhere. You sit beside me on that old porch swing, watching the daylight fade, and we don't need much to feel alive, just the life we made. 'Cause happiness lives in the little things, in quiet days and simple dreams, in front porch talks and sunset skies, and the love right here with me. No diamonds, no shining crown, just a heart that's finally free. Yeah, the richest life I've ever known is finding joy in simplicity. We've seen towns full of flashing lights, big roads running endlessly, but none of them felt quite like home, like this quiet piece of country, where the nights are filled with crickets and the stars hang bright and wide, and every breath of open air feels like a gift inside. Sometimes the best kind of living is the life you didn't chase, but the one that found you slowly in a calm and steady place. 'Cause happiness lives in the little things, in quiet days and simple dreams, in front porch talks and sunset skies, and the love right here with me. No diamonds, no shining crown, just a heart that's finally free. Yeah, the richest life I've ever known is finding joy in simplicity. Someday when the years grow older and the road slows down its pace, I'll still sit here on this front porch with a smile upon my face, thinking how a life so simple turned out richer than it seemed. 'Cause the best things God can give us are the quiet ones between. And if I had to live it over, I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause happiness was always waiting in the simple life we live. 'Cause happiness lives in the little things, in quiet days and simple dreams, in front porch talks and sunset skies, and the love right here with me. No diamonds, no shining crown, just a heart that's finally free. Yeah, the richest life I've ever known is finding joy in simplicity. Sun dropping low on the western hills, dust on my boots and sweat on my shirt. Spent the whole day riding fence lines, working this stubborn piece of dirt. Hands still smelling like leather and hay, truck door groaning when I
climb inside. Oh, Ford rumbling down that gravel road with the sunset burning in the sky. Miles of pasture in the rearview mirror, cattle settling for the night. And every bumble on the dirt road home feels like everything's alright. Pulling slow by the old front gate, dog comes running through the yard. Kids laughing somewhere on the porch swing, like they've been waiting all day long. You're standing there in the kitchen light, wiping flour off your hands, saying supper's almost ready. Hal was working on the land. I kick my boots beside the doorway, let the whole day fall away. There's peace inside these old four walls after a long, hard day. There ain't nothing like a cold beer at sundown after a long day working the land. Trucking the drive and the porch light glowing with my whole world close at hand. Kids laughing and you beside me while the night rolls in slow. Yeah, the best part of this cowboy life is the home I'm coming home to. Fireflies dancing in the tall grass, crickets singing soft and low. Old guitar leaning by the back porch steps under that moonlight glow. We sit down close on the wooden swing, watching the stars come out, talking about tomorrow's sunrise and what this life's about. Sometimes the richest kind of living ain't money or a big dream town. It's a dusty road, a tired heart, and a cold beer at sundown. There ain't nothing like a cold beer at sundown after a long day working the land. Trucking the drive and the porch light glowing with my whole world close at hand. Kids laughing and you beside me while the night rolls in slow. Yeah, the best part of this cowboy life is the home I'm coming home to. Someday when these hands grow older and the fences stand without me, I'll still remember every evening like a quiet memory. The sound of tires on gravel roads, that porch light shining through, and a cold beer waiting in my hand with my whole life in that view. And if heaven looks like anything when my riding days are through, I hope it's a ranch at sunset with a porch of beer and you. There ain't nothing like a cold beer at sundown after a long day working the land. Trucking the drive and the porch light glowing with my whole world close at hand. Kid laughing and you beside me while the night rolls in slow. Yeah, the best part of this cowboy life is the home I'm coming home to. There's smoke rolling slow from the backyard grill, sun hanging low on a Saturday sky, cooler packed full of cold cheap beer, and the game about to kick off tonight.
Pickup trucks lined up by the fence, folding chairs scattered in the yard. Somebody yelling from the porch TV while the kids throw passes hard. My buddy Jake's flipping burgers on the fire, saying don't burn those ribs tonight. And that smell of charcoal in the evening air feels like everything's just right. The old cooler lid keeps slamming down every time someone grabs a beer. My brothers arguing every play like the coach can somehow hear. Someone's tossing a football high over the tall backyard oak, while the grill pops loud with grease and flame, and the whole place smells like smoke. You walk up laughing with a plate of wings and a cold one in your hand. Say nights like this don't happen everywhere. This is small town promised land. Just a grill on fire and a cooler of beers, football playing on a porch TV, friends all laughing in the backyard lights, where everybody's free. No suits, no ties, no city noise, just cheers under the open sky. Yeah, the best kind of life I've ever known is a game day Saturday night. Halftime hits and the stars come out over the quiet country road. Kids still running with that football, trying to make the winning throw. Someone turns the radio up, old country song drifting through, and the whole yard starts singing along like that's just what we do. I lean back in that lawn chair, fire glowing in the dark, thinking moments like this right here are the best parts of the heart. Just a grill on fire and a cooler of beers, football playing on a porch TV, friends all laughing in the backyard lights, where everybody's free. No suits, no ties, no city noise, just cheers under the open sky. Yeah, the best kind of life I've ever known is a game day Saturday night. Soon the game will end and the fire burns low, last beer sweating in my hand. Friends heading home down gravel roads through this quiet piece of land. But the smoke in the air and the sound of laughter will stay with me for years, like a backyard full of football cheers and a cooler full of beers. And if someone asked what heaven looks like on some bright eternal night, I'd say it's friends, a grill, a football game, and those backyard Friday lights. Just a grill on fire and a cooler of beers, football playing on a porch TV, friends all laughing in the backyard lights, where everybody's free. No suits, no ties, no city noise, just cheers under the open sky. Yeah, the best kind of life I've ever known is a game day Saturday night.
Sunday morning breaking soft and slow, golden light on the edge of the hills. Mama's packing biscuits in a little tin box, while the coffee warms on the windowsill. Daddy's saddling up that old chestnut mare, same one he rode when I was a kid. Little creaking on the quiet air, like the start of a story we've always lived. Now little boy's pulling on boots too big, trying hard to look like me, laughing as he climbs that wooden fence just to watch the horses breathe. We ride out past the old red barn, dust rising in the morning sun. Mama humming some old church song while the river keeps running along. Pine trees whisper in the breeze, hooves beat steady on the trail. Every mile feels like time flowing down, like the world's too wide for us to fail. My daughter driving close beside me, holding tight to the saddle horn, says, "Daddy, will these woods remember us long after we are gone?" So we ride through the pines on a Sunday morning, hearts wide open under that sky. Just a family and a dirt road winding through the quiet of a simple life. No city lights, no rush of time, just the rhythm of hooves and the breeze. If heaven's somewhere down here on earth, I think it's riding through these trees. We stop by the creek where the water runs clear, let the horses drink and rest. Kids throwing rocks across the surface, trying hard to beat the nest. Daddy leans back against the cedar tree, hat pulled low against the sun, says, "Boy, these days pass quicker than you think, so ride them while they come." Mama smiles from a picnic blanket, like she's seen this scene before. 3 generations by a quiet stream, and love worth riding for. So we ride through the pines on a Sunday morning, hearts wide open under that sky. Just a family and a dirt road winding through the quiet of a simple life. No city lights, no rush of time, just the rhythm of hooves and the breeze. If heaven's somewhere down here on earth, I think it's riding through these trees. Someday these trails will carry other boots. Maybe my boy will lead the way, with his own kids riding close behind on a bright Tennessee day. And maybe he'll remember this old ride, the smell of leather and pine, and how a simple path through the woods can hold a whole lifetime. And when the sun falls through the tall trees and the sky turns amber gold, he'll know the best kind of memories are the ones that settle home. So we ride through the pines on a think it's riding through these trees. Drove that dirt road past the county line, where the tall grass bends with the evening wind. Truck bed rattling with a cooler and a blanket, and that old guitar riding shotgun a doom. Sky turning gold over the open fields, like a painting slowly coming alive. You laughed when I missed the turn by the fence, said getting lost is part of the ride. We parked on a hill where the world stretched wide, cicadas singing in the fading light. You spread that blanket in the tall wild grass, while the sun leaned low in the sky. Mama's old basket full of simple things, peaches, bread, and a bottle of wine. You brushed the dust off the tailgate seat and said tonight the whole world's kind. I tuned the strings of that worn-out guitar, wood-worn from the summer air. First chord ringing through the quiet fields, like a memory floating somewhere. You close your eyes when the melody started, the wind moving soft through your hair, and the sun kept falling behind the hills like it wanted to listen there. Just a sunset and six strings playing golden light on your smiling face. Two hearts in a quiet field somewhere, far from the noise of the day. No crowd, no stage, no spotlight shining, just love and the evening breeze. If there's a song this world was made to hear, it's you sitting right here with me. Fireflies awakening in the cooling air, tiny stars over the rolling land. You hummed along to the chorus line while your fingers slipped into my hand. Somewhere far off a train was passing, blowing lonely through the night, and every note from that old guitar felt like it belonged to the sky. You said someday we'll look back on this, when our hair turns silver and slow, and remember a hill and a fading sun, and the soft sound of a guitar glow. Just a sunset, the six strings playing, golden light on your smiling face. Two hearts in a quiet field somewhere, far from the noise of the day. No crowd, no stage, no spotlight shining, just love and the evening breeze. If there's a song this world was made to hear, it's you sitting right here with me. Now the stars are scattered across the sky, and the moon climbs over the trees. The blanket wrapped around your shoulders, while the night drifts in with the breeze. I strum one last slow melody before the embers of daylight fade, thinking some of life's best moments are the quiet ones we never planned. And if tomorrow takes us different roads and miles stretch far between, I'll still hear your voice in mid-sunset sunset song. Every time these strings sing, just a sunset, it's six strings playing golden light on your smiling face. Two hearts in a quiet field somewhere far from the noise of the day. No crowd, no stage, no spotlight shining, just love in the evening breeze. If there's a song this world was made to hear, it's you sitting right here with me. Sunlight slipping through the window blinds, painting gold across the kitchen floor. Coffee warming on the old stove top, like 100 mornings just before. Birds are singing on the fence outside, wind moving through the cottonwood trees. I take a breath of this quiet life and whisper a simple thank you, please. Some days come like a gift from heaven, soft as the morning light, and every sunrise feels like mercy breaking through the night. Boots by the door and a dusty road, waiting somewhere past the gate. Children laughing down the hallway, running like they can't be late. Your smile shine across the table while the world wakes up outside, and in that little everyday moment, I feel heaven standing close by. We don't always see the blessings in the middle of the race, but sometimes God reminds us in the calm of simple days. So thank you, Lord, for every sunrise, for every breath and every day, for the love that fills this little home and the light along my way, for the strength to face tomorrow and the peace that fills my soul. Lord, I thank you for the life you gave and every blessing I behold. There were nights I walked through heavy storms, prayers falling through the dark, times when hope felt like a candle, barely holding its small spark. But somehow through the broken roads, through every mile I've walked along, your grace was always waiting, leading my heart back home. And now when the morning sun rises over fields of quiet gold, I know the greatest gift in life is the love your hand still holds. So thank you, Lord, for every sunrise, for every breath and every day, for the love that fills this little home and the light along my way, for the strength to face tomorrow and the peace that fills my soul. Lord, I thank you for the life you gave and every blessing I behold. Someday when my road grows quiet and the years have all rolled by, I'll still remember every morning underneath these open skies. Every laugh, every tear, every blessing, every prayer I ever prayed, all the grace that filled my story and the love that never fades. And when the final sunset finds me at the end of all I've known, I'll lift my eyes and thank you once more for bringing this heart home. So thank you, Lord, for every sunrise, for every breath and every day, for the love that fills this little home and the light along my way, for the strength to face tomorrow and the peace that fills my soul. Lord, I thank you for the life you gave and every blessing I behold. Friday sun dropping behind the barn, wrenching my hand and grease on my jeans, hooking that trailer to the back of the truck like a promise waiting on the road ahead. Map spread open across the hood, coffee ring on Tennessee and Ohio lines. You're loading blankets and an old guitar saying this whole wide country's ours tonight. The engine starts with that familiar rumble, gravel crunching under worn out tires, small town fading in the rearview mirror while the sky catches fire. We crossed Kentucky before the moon got high, cornfields glowing in the silver light, gas station coffee and highway signs pointing west through the quiet night. You fell asleep with your head on my shoulder, radio humming some old country song. Every mile felt like freedom, breathing like this road was where we belonged. Truck stop lights in the distance shining like little cities on the plain. Just two hearts and a rolling home, riding through the American rain, with a trailer rolling behind this truck and the whole wide world in front of us. State lines passing like midnight dreams under endless highway skies. No plans written in stone tonight, just a map and a tank of gas. We'll chase the sunrise across this land and see how far our freedom lasts. Colorado mountains kiss the morning sky, snow shining on the highest peaks. We parked the trailer by a quiet lake where the air felt wild and free. Coffee steaming by the campfire, boots in the dirt and the smell of pine. You said this road might never end, and I said, baby, that's just fine. Wind moving soft through the tall grass, old flag waving by the door. Somewhere between the miles and silence, we found what we were looking for. With a trailer rolling behind this truck and the whole wide world in front of us. State lines passing like midnight dreams under endless highway skies. No plans written in stone tonight, just a map and a tank of gas. We'll chase the sunrise across this land and see how far our freedom lasts. Someday we might park this trailer down on a little piece of quiet land, but until that day comes calling, we'll keep the steering wheel in our hands. There's deserts wide and oceans waiting, back roads no map can show, and every mile we ride together feels like the only life I know. So if tomorrow brings another highway and another sun
sunset to chase. We'll keep rolling through this country with the wind against our face. With a trailer rolling behind this truck and the whole wide world in front of us. State lines passing like midnight dreams under endless highway skies. No plans written in stone tonight, just a map and a tank of gas. We'll chase the sunrise across this land and see how far our freedom lasts. There's a den in the porch step by the door where you'd sit every night after work. Kick your boots off beside that old swing, let the quiet settle in with the dirt. Truck headlights cutting across the yard like they always did at 9:30. I still look up when I hear gravel roll, like maybe tonight you'll walk back inside. Coffee cup still on the kitchen shelf with that little crack along the rim. Funny how a house can feel so full of ghosts when it's only just missing one of them. We were young when we painted these walls, cheap whiteboards and borrowed dreams. Talked about kids and a dog in the yard and a little more land down by the creek. Friday nights at the neon bar in town, 2 beers in your hand and mine. You'd laugh at the songs on the jukebox and say someday that life be ours. But somewhere between the bills and the miles, your smile started fading slow, like a sunset slipping behind the hills, and I didn't see it go. Now there's a space where your boots used to be, by the door where the cold wind comes in. Every night this house feels a little more empty. Since the night you say goodbye again, I still drive those same old county roads, but they don't feel the way they did. 'Cause a girl I planned my whole life with is just a memory where you once lived. Saw your truck parked outside Miller's Bar last Saturday around midnight. Neon light on the windshield glass looked like a scene from another life. I almost walked through that swinging door just to hear your voice one more time. But some roads don't lead back home again, no matter how far you drive. So I sat there with the engine running, radio humming low, thinking love ain't always loud, sometimes it just quietly goes. Now there's a space where your boots used to be, by the door where the cold wind comes in. Every night this house feels a little more empty. Since the night you said goodbye again, I still drive those same old county roads, but they don't feel the way they did. 'Cause the girl I planned my whole life with is just a memory where you once lived. Coming to Carter County now, frost settling over the fields. I've been fixing fences and passing time, trying to outwork the way it feels. But some nights when the wind hits a porch and that old screen door starts to move, I swear I hear your boots on the floor like you're walking back through the room. Maybe someday this heart will heal and the silence won't hurt like it did. But tonight there's still an empty space where your boots used to live. house feels a little more empty. Since the night she said goodbye again, I still drive those same old county roads, but they don't feel the way they did. Cause the girl I planned my whole life with is just a memory we're